Hello everyone, I am Masemola, aka Rubydart. I am 24 years of age. I am from Mokopane in Limpopo and I now reside in Pretoria, where all this madness came about. I first started doing drag on October 1st. It was Pretoria Pride. My bestie in the world put me up in drag and we just went out there and served. My first encounter with drag queens was obviously through seeing the first and very biggest drag queen in the world, RuPaul. I mean, what an inspiration to every queen that wants to make it big in the world. Um, my drag name, Rubydart. When I came up with this name, it was just a crazy idea that I was just sitting down thinking, what would I call myself if I was a queen? And what came about was like a silly idea, rub it hard. It's a pun. So I was thinking, rub it hard, Rubydart. Isn't that magic? A perfect world will be one where everybody in the LGBTQIA community is able to walk the streets as free as they want to be. It is a world where every member of the community is able to love who they want to love whenever they want to do that. My drag style influences include the likes of Dua Lipa, Violet Chachki, Naomi Smalls, and Bosco. I relate and love Dua Lipa because her music is just what I want to do. Whenever I see her perform, I'm like, oh, that's me. And when it comes to other queens like Violet, Naomi, and Bosco, that's just to describe my drag style. That is where I get it all inspired, love, work mama. I feel like in and out of drag, I'm sort of the same person, but now the difference is that when I'm in drag, it is more exaggerated. It's like a more exaggerated persona than who I am out of drag. I identify as gender fluid, which means man, woman, whenever it gives. So I feel like my drag persona is more onto the feminine side, which is when I'm feeling more like womana. And that goes to say, when I'm in drag, I feel more of my feminine side, and that's how I embrace it. I think my struggles have mostly been the fact that drag is very expensive. Getting in drag is tough. I don't want to lie to you. Like, having the fashion sense that I have, first of all, like, you have to get your drag at specific places at a specific time. Drag is very expensive, and yeah, that is the one thing that has been holding me up to start my drag up until a point where I was like, you know what, let me just start where I can, and yeah, that's why we're here now. What I'd say inspires me is films, music, in a way that every time when I watch a film and listen to music, I want to see myself as those people in my drag. I want to see myself do those things, be big out there in the world, and also seeing queens that inspire me do big in the world also makes me want to do good and do big. Drag to me is an expression. It is an art form in which you can do anything and everything you want to do. You know, growing up, I always felt like I wanted to do certain things, but I couldn't do them because of gender barriers and all that. But with drag, I have found a medium through which I can do anything, and that is what drag means to me.